Dude, you gotta fucking sit down.
Hold on.
We can't do the show unless you sit down.
I know.
You gotta sit down.
Hold on.
Sit down. Don't sit down.
All right.
Don't sit down. Just stand. Just stand for the show. I think you should stand.
Go.
No, really, we're standing now at this point.
Chris Voss Show.
Fuck it, let's do it live. Let's just do it live. I'll write it. We'll do it live.
Okay. All right.
That's all I had. Hi, folks. Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.
Come. All right.
And I'm here with the wonderful good buddy of mine, Sam Levin, or as we like to call him, Sam Levin.
Sam Levin.
Sam,
hey.
How are you today?
We're having a lot of fun at E3 in Los Angeles.
E3 Los Angeles.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. That's a wrap.
That's it. Thanks.
All right.
So we're here. We're looking at cool technologies and PlayStation, Sony, which Xbox, Nintendo Wii, games, interactivity. Also, a lot of stuff with mobile games. And on that note, we want to talk to you about Qualcomm, their Snapdragon processor, and what they're doing to push the technology and envelope with mobile computing. And we're really, really jazzed about what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, what's really cool is Qualcomm brought us down here. They're taking really good care of us to show off their new Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor, which is the latest processor where phones will be coming out later on this year in early 2014. And it's just an amazing, blazing, fast processor. And it's tied into a great film that's coming out called Pacific Rim. And brings back the old genre of kind of the Godzilla sort of movie.
By Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. He brought you Blade 2, and he brought you...
Yeah, really cool director. Producer,
we got a chance to meet him. He was on stage and hanging out with us.
Yeah, he talked. He's got a lot of passion in what he's doing. The film's coming out this summer.
I think so.
And
later this year sometime.
I think the late summer.
Theaters near you.
Yeah, late this summer.
Nice.
So we were with Qualcomm. They showed us some of their new technologies, and we actually, you interviewed one of their senior vice presidents at Qualcomm about what's going on and what they're doing for taking their products to the next level.
And there's really cool stuff coming out in the new future phones. There's going to be 4K with the Qualcomm processors in them. There's going to be 2.3, 2.4 gigahertz chips that are going to be coming out later this year and early next year. I tried to get out of him, what phones those would be.
Yeah, he wouldn't tell us. His name is Raj, by the way.
He did say he might have to kill me if he were exposed to that information.
But really, really great stuff. I mean, they're pushing the envelope in many ways. I mean, their phones, I'm an iPhone guy. I love using the iPhone. The processor that the Qualcomm delivers, the Snapdragon processor, is built within the HTC One, the Galaxy S4, Galaxy S3, scads of Android devices, tablets, smartphones. But these phones will drive in the next year 4K displays. That's insane. That's the power of desktop systems.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Right.
So you won't even need that iPhone thing anymore because basically, you don't need this anymore. So I'm just going to throw it away for you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I need it today, and I actually like using it until you can give me something better.
You're not supposed to pull it out.
Yeah, that's right. We can't show the iPhone. Anyway, so they talked to us about Snapdragon, what they're doing, and I got to tell you, their PR was really, really well orchestrated.
It was. They did an exceptional job, and we did an exceptional job promoting them. I should say so myself, and at least I did. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I think you. I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job.
Anyway,
aside
from that, they did a great job promoting it. The PR was solid, and they always do a great job with their marketing PR. And I got to tell you, it's not easy to market technology, especially processor technology, because that's heavy geekery. How do you translate that and bring that down to a low common denominator, which are called mass marketing or consumers. It's not easy to do, and they're doing it. I mean, it's still a challenge for everyone in the industry, but Qualcomm is doing it, and we appreciate what they're doing.
Yeah, so good times. Make sure you watch what's in your phones. Qualcomm Snapdragon processors are in most Android phones, and really the important ones, your Samsung Galaxy S3, your LG Optimus G Pros, your HTC Ones, all the great things. What people don't realize is it's more than just processors. It's modems that are in them. It's all sorts of brain work that goes into. It's basically your phone. They're part of the video aspect of your phone, the picture taking aspect.
Well, if I'm right, they're the ones that created CDMA technology. This is I don't know how many years ago, back in the mid '80s. I forgot the full history of Qualcomm. But it's pretty amazing. We were there before it was Scoble. Am I boring you?
You are.
Okay.
But
anyway, we've had a rough time here. Following what Qualcomm is doing. That's a lot of work.
We're tired. We're tired. You people should just let us rest.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to Charlie. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie. The Brand Amp team and Qualcomm team as well. And the cool PR push that they've been doing.
Yeah.
And I think...
The Vizio. We like the Vizio.
Oh, that's right. We checked out... We have to give a shout out to Vizio. We went by their booth, and they were in E3, and we saw their new M series. Very, very cool. Really... Well, I forgot if they're 65 or 70 inch.
Yeah, just 65 or 70.
And they were showing their TVs, their Windows 8 touchscreen, all-in-one PC.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Tablets.
I like the Surface. Surface is shit. What I saw with the Vizio. I love the Vizio.
I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying it was cool. So that's neat too.
I love the Surface.
Anyway, that's it from...
No, so we like the Vizio. We saw some other cool things like the Vizio's touch computer, where it had the big touch screen.
Right.
And it had all the Bluetooth accessories like the mouse, the keyboard, and everything else.
It's like a trackpad.
We saw the really cool laptop, which I'd love to get my hands on.
Laptop, also tablets. They're all Windows 8 touch enabled as well.
Fortunately, they had security at the event, so I could not steal them.
We're supposed to get those to play with. Yeah. Wink, wink. Charlie,
we'll be reviewing them in the next little while.
Maybe when we get them.
Watch for the Vizio. So we saw PlayStation and Xbox, at least I did, because I don't think you got over to that week.
No, I didn't.
What did you think of most of E3?
I think E3, it's dedicated to a gamer market, voracious mobile market, and it's all about gaming. And also, what's changed is it used to be just console related, and I've been going since the 90s. All console, not that way anymore, because
more game.
Well, it's game and mobility, and this is where the action is. Even though this isn't high twitch factor today, I think in 7-8 years this is it. So I don't know, in 10 years I don't think consoles are going to be around. I think it's going to be very different.
Possible. It's possible. We'll have to see. I mean, with the Qualcomm Snapdragon processors, you got 4K on these phones.
Right.
I mean, they're going to be whipping fast.
Right.
They're just going to blow right through whatever you can.
Well, your mobile phone can do so much now, but just think of it.
And 1080p screens.
Right, 1080p screens. They're unreal.
Wait till they get 4K screens on mobile phones.
Right.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Well, I don't know if it's discernible. If your eyes can tell between a 4K.
I can.
Right.
Especially when I'm watching football. Yeah, I got to tell you, years ago, I had a friend. We were both watching the Super Bowl, and I had an old TV, a normal TV from back in the day, and he had, I think, a 720p. And he said to me, he was joking. He goes, "Man, it's starting to snow." I go, "What are you talking about? Is that snowing?" He goes, "Dude, it's snowing. Can you see that?" I go, "No. You're full of it. You can't." It's not snowing on the field. I'm like looking at my screen. I'm like, and you know what? He could see on his HD the snow. And they say that 4K is just like looking at real life, like if we were looking out a window. And so I'm pretty excited about it. And what was neat was PlayStation had a giant. I think it eclipsed the Xbox thing by at least a third or maybe half as big. Or half larger, I should say, as Xbox. I mean, and what was really funny was Xbox is kind of this long square thing, and PlayStation had this long thing that went around it, and they just owned Xbox. They had plenty of space. They had plenty of really cool booths for people to play all the different games,
right.
And it didn't look like the hamster farm that Xbox was. So I think PlayStation definitely won. PlayStation did well too because it came in at $400. They don't have the all-on feature. I mean, it was kind of funny because
use older games too.
The Xbox CEO went on before the PlayStation CEO. He should have never let that happen. He should have been the headliner because he totally got bombed. Because he went up, they did their thing, turns out Xbox, won't work with used games very well. Turns out Xbox has got to be on all the time. A lot of gamers had that problem. Like recently, SimCity had that major meltdown where they had the online all the time games and they didn't have server support for it. And the thing just kept melting down and erasing people's games, and it was just crazy. So,
what else? Twitch. So we ran into a woman that runs all sales for Twitch, and we're like, it's called Twitch.tv if you go on the internet and check it out. Really interesting technology. So you want to tell the audience about that?
Yeah, basically what Twitch TV does, it's really cool. You've probably seen people on YouTube and stuff that take their games that they're playing on their whatever units, and they broadcast them on through social media networks or through Twitch TV, and it can be shared through social media networks. Let me say that. So, and basically you can watch the game, you can go on, you can comment, you can troll them if you want, which is kind of funny. But you can see the production of the game as it goes. What do you think about that? Would you do that?
I don't know. If I was a gamer or a developer in the game market, I would do it. These developers are making money. Some of them had 40,000 concurrent viewers watching them play the games. 40,000 in one day. So the monetization is advertising built on the screens, and it's fascinating because you think, oh, this, who cares about watching geeks? Well, there are a lot of gamers, geek gamers, that are watching each other play, and it's crazy. We saw a demo from Kim. Her name is Kim, showing us on the iPhone, little videos, and we were like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. And it even shows yourself playing so that you can see, the people can see,
right.
You going.
Right.
And, it just blew me away because I've seen people doing it, but I'm just like, why would I want to watch you play a game when I can play, I'll just go play a game.
Right.
But it's the thing that people do. I mean, I wonder why people watch these videos like this one here. I have no idea why people would watch this. Really.
Anyway, it's interesting. There's lots of money in that.
Def?
I didn't think so until she started explaining the business model and how big it is.
With Kingston.com, they sponsor these things and they give away thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars. It's crazy. Right. And these guys they're champions of the game. They tour. They're like
rock stars.
They're like rock stars.
Yeah, they're gamer rock stars.
They're gamer rock stars. They get hired big money to do these things. Mm-hmm. They're like anybody who's in an entertainment industry, like Tony Hawk, who does the skateboarding. He gets paid tons of money to show up and do whatever his thing is. That's basically what they do. It's crazy. Hey, you want to show up, play some games? It's kind of like what we do. We love what we do, and we get paid for it. So it's fun.
Play with technology.
Yeah.
Well, it's educating people that want to learn more about gaming, gadgets, technology, innovation.
Are we educating people now?
I don't know. Are we?
Are we?
I don't know. Maybe. We're entertaining. We're entertaining.
Are we entertaining?
We could be.
We're not that funny.
We could be doing both.
You're kind of funny. Am I funny?
Funny looking.
Funny looking?
Yeah.
That's what you say? This is coming from him.
Anyway, we had fun today walking Rodeo Drive.
Am I copying you? So we were on Rodeo Drive today, walking.
And looking at very rich people. And how many Bentleys did we see? Like 10 drive by in
5 billion.
No, 5 minutes there were 10 that drove by, and we got to check out a Bugatti Veyron as well.
The guys at the parking lot were telling me, they go, there's they said there's a red and yellow one that's over there. And I go, yeah, that's the one we saw. And they go, yeah, it's over there every day. I think
it's parked there.
Hook to get people to come in the store.
It's exactly it.
Yeah, they get them to stop and look at it. And,
oh my God, it was so sweet. Here, I'm gonna show you the photo of what it looks like. Check that out. That's the Veyron, and it's a $1 million car. It could be 1 or 1.2.
Your vacation photos.
It's my Veyron. Anyway, I'm done. I'm finished. I gotta go.
Pretty much, yeah. Huh. And then we got to sign up this thing, too.
No, I mean, I've got to go now. I've got work to do.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
He's not supposed to say the F word. See ya.
All right. So thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com.
ChrisVossShow.com.
Yeah, he's got nothing better to do. He's going to go drink
Bye.
in his room and cry. See ya. Bye-bye. Don't turn it off. Don't touch it. Don't turn it off. Don't.